Today's not going to be a how-to video. I know I haven't made any updates or any real progress in the last couple of weeks, or actually in the last month or so, on the Project Z. So I think I owe you guys an update and show you guys what I'm dealing with here. So this is a cylinder head that I ordered from a company called California Datsun, and you can see the box right here. I just opened it, and here's what I found. So here's a new cylinder head that I ordered. You know, I told you guys that my cylinder head was at a machine shop, and it was. Turned out the head was just in too bad of a shape for it to be recoverable. Apparently they found a lot of corrosion in the water jacket, so I had to order a new one online, and this vendor called California Datsun had the cylinder heads for going around 600 bucks, and that was cheaper than anywhere else I could find online, so I went ahead and took a chance on them. And here's what I found. The first thing that you notice here, and there's a few problems going on with this, and I can't, the long story short, I can't reinstall this on the car as is. And the reasons are, first, the minor annoyances. Any respectable machine shop that finishes their work, the part should be pristine, and that's part of, you know, the machine shop's job is to reassemble things in the cleanest state possible. And the first thing that you notice is just all this dirt and grime that's on it. And I managed to vacuum a lot of this stuff off. You can see the vacuum right there. But this surface, I don't know if it was even resurfaced, even cleaned up. If it was, after it was resurfaced, somebody put it down on this surface on a very dirty table or something, and there's all this grime and dirt. And just this part isn't the problem. The dirt and grime, while it was shipped, has gotten in between all of the rocker arms and the camshaft. I don't know if you guys can get a good look here, but there's just a lot of dirt and grime. And again, that's not a huge issue, and I can clean all this up and reapply all the assembly lube. But that's just the first thing that I noticed that really wasn't to my liking. But okay, let me show you guys something here. So I don't know a lot about cylinder heads, but I can tell you that camshafts are not supposed to be this stiff. It's not supposed to be this hard to turn. I have to put a lot of force to even rotate this camshaft, which means either not a lot of assembly lube was used, or something is out of alignment, and I'm guessing it's the latter. It's okay. Well, that I'm not totally sure if that's a problem, but you know, I remember my camshaft from my old head being a lot easier to turn than this. So that's problem number 2. Problem number 3 is this gasket surface. And let me take my cover off my head to show you a closer view. See this bolt hole right here? You know, this thing is, probably a stud was stuck, and then somebody just dug it out without, you know, refilling the surface and retapping this hole. You know, again, an annoyance. It's not going to cause a leak, I don't think, but you know, if it was coming back from a machine shop, it probably shouldn't have been shipped like this. But do you see this dimple here? This surface has a lot of gouging like this. This borderline makes it not worth reinstalling, because this is probably going to cause an exhaust leak. So that's problem number 3. Problem number 4 is the biggest one. See that water jacket here? Guess what? All that corrosion. Another one right there. Another one right there. Another one right there. Another one right there. Another one. Another one. Another one. This might be the worst of them all. Check out how destroyed that water jacket is. I'll check that one out. Yeah, this is bad. Again, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt and say that, you know, maybe they didn't check this. Hopefully they didn't see this head, notice all these issues, and thought it was still okay to send it out. And I've been talking to the owner of California Datsun, and he seemed like a nice enough guy when I was ordering the part. And he sounded like he knew what he was doing, but I called him, gave him a call, you know, to let him know that I was noticing all these issues, and he, you know, seemed surprised, said, you know, a lot of heads, the N47s have this type of corrosion and the destroyed water jackets, and you know what, that might be true, but you know, if you find something like this, don't send it out. No, if I'm gonna rebuild the engine, I want to do it right, and reinstalling something like this it seems to be just inviting too much trouble, and it's just not worth it for me to reinstall this as is. And I know you can't see, but if you look inside this water jacket, there's so much corrosion going on inside. And this is just, you know, the outside surface. I have no idea what's going on inside. I don't know if they pressure tested this. I don't know if there's cracks inside. Long story short, I'm not going to be able to put this back on, and that's why it's taken me so long to make any progress, because I've been on a hunt for a usable head. So looks like I'll have to do some junkyard diving, some Craigslist shopping for me to get my hands on another kind of head that is a solid core that I can use as a rebuild, because this is not going on. I'm just going to package this up and send it back. Alright. I'll give you guys an update on that later. See you next time.